while you. Oh, wait. All right. Looks like we're live, Keith.
We are live.
All right. See if you can share this over to the other page, and then we'll be ready to go. We've got some exciting news. I know most of you guys, a lot of you, got over 100 people at the shed, 100 teams, I believe. So I didn't get to go. I'm here at the office, or my office, working on some stuff for you guys. I think you're going to like what we have going here. I got Keith all the way from Pennsylvania is joining us tonight to help me with this after he shares it.
Working on it.
You get that shared, and then I will. We will be ready, buddy. Oh, there it is. Comments.
It is.
All right.
It is now posted.
All right. We're live. Okay. Well, we got some fun news. We've got a lot of feedback over the last couple of years about points chase. We tried something different that the Cooks wanted a couple of years ago, and it seemed to work well until we got to the end of the season, and didn't work as well then. So we switched back to the way it was, and then this year was okay. But I think we have something that's going to be really fun, and it's really going to open up things to a lot of people. So I'm going to play this little video, and then we'll talk about things and break it down.
Yeah, let's get at it.
5 points chases coast to coast. Each will crown its own champion, and then they'll.
Well, that might have been cool if we started at the
5 regions, 5 points chases coast to coast. Each will crown its own champion, and then they'll all converge at the World Championship for the ultimate points chase title.
All right. So basically, we are going to divide this country into 5 groups. We're going to go north. We're going to go south, go west, northeast, and southeast.
Yes.
Do you know how we figured this out, Keith?
Keith has an idea.
All right. Give it to me.
You went by number of events and areas. That's
Correct.
why some are a little bigger than others.
Very correct. We went by number of events and areas, but then we cross-referenced it with the number of cooks in those areas. So we put the two together, and then we divided it up. If you look at the map, the west seems like a very, very large area, but the 95th parallel runs up from San Antonio all the way through Omaha, and 20% of the population in America is in the red area. So we put all those areas together. Then we threw Alaska in and Hawaii. We have some Alaska events, no Hawaii, but these people out there, have had it harder because they have to travel to the east just to get events.
Correct.
See what I'm stepping in there, Keith?
Yes, sir.
So they will have their own points chase. The winner of the West points chase will go to the World Championship, and they will compete against the winner of the other 4 regions.
Correct.
And they will compete head to head there for the points title. So the South, let's get to the West. Well, let me backtrack here. No matter where you compete, because we still want people to travel and compete in different areas, your points will, wherever you live is where your points will follow you. So if you live in Cali and you go down to the shed, like Steve Conaway is down at the shed right now, his points from the shed will count in the West points chase. So no matter where you compete, your points go to your home region. Okay?
Yes, sir.
On the spreadsheet that'll have your region, you hit sort by region, you'll be able to find out where you're at compared to people in your region. And Ken has committed to putting out 5 different points chases. We'll have the West points chase, the East, all the different regions will have their own points chase. So instead of 10 people being recognized once a week, there'll be 50 of you that'll be have a chance at your points chase there. Is all that making sense so far, Keith?
Yes, sir.
All right. And you're up in the northeast area there. Let's click up there. Come on, Brett. There we go. All right. So you guys we get a lot of people that come to North Carolina for events from the Northeast. So that territory that we're looking at there, that'll be our Northeast region.
Correct.
And you're right in the heart of it there. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
I needed a sip.
Yeah.
All right. So
Hey, I believe go back to that other map. I think Michigan was in that. I could be wrong.
I think you're right. I only spent days on this thing.
Indiana and Michigan were in that. That was
Well, let's do this again.
5 points chases coast to coast. Each will crown its own champion.
Yeah, I'm a bummer. Let's just leave it there then. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, Indiana and Michigan's in.
yes.
So basically, we balance the number of events. Where it gets a little tricky is Mississippi, Tennessee, and Texas are our largest markets. And the way it worked out, we also have Iowa up there. It's a large market. And then
Yes.
Pennsylvania is pretty good up there as well. So that's the reason of the division. North Carolina was moved to the east to balance things out. Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee. You guys ask questions. If you have questions, I believe we will be able to see them here. So just let us know if you have any questions. All right. So if I'm in Texas and I decide to come to Pennsylvania for your event, Keith,
Yes.
my points that I earned there will count in my home points chase.
Correct.
So it's going to be, yes, it'll help if you could travel more. Yes, that helps. But it's still going to give the smaller markets a chance to, the winner of that market, really the West, Southeast, those markets, they're going to all meet at the World Championship, and we're going to have a big throwdown. They'll each receive a prize, at the end of the season for winning their points chase. But
Yes.
the top person in each one will go head to head. Making sense there?
Yes. Yes, it is.
All right. I like when we make sense.
You're packing us in there.
We are.
In there. We're gonna have busy championship.
Well, I have one other thing I could add to it, but we're going to do that on our next segment.
Sure.
So if anybody has questions, I know the biggest one's going to be where do points come? Do they follow me? And your points, no matter where you compete, follow you.
Follow you. Yes.
Yep. So I think this is going to help some markets. And I think it's going to help everybody. It's so they don't feel they have to chase points. We don't want you to feel like you have to chase them. If you want to go get them, go get them. That's what they're there for. We'll reward you for it. What you looking at, Keith? I'm not getting any comments on my screen over here.
I'm on.
Leslie.
Leslie is on there. Mm-hmm.
That's a good question, Les. Is this for the upcoming Worlds? It's for next year, Leslie. The new season just started. We've had one event in Europe, and Europe's going to have the same thing. We're going to divide Europe in half in Europe. And then Australia, we're going to divide into either 2 or 3 regions, as well as, help me here, New Zealand. We'll have 2 regions in New Zealand. So, no, this is for the upcoming season, but we want to get it out so people know now. Good question, Leslie. Ken's down at the down with the boys at the shed. Looks like they're having a blast. Have you seen the pictures?
I have.
Oh, it looks fun.
I'm sure whatever the weather is better than cold, wind, and snow.
Is that what you guys have?
Yeah, snow tonight. I believe the high on this Tuesday coming is like 5 degrees.
5 degrees.
It's cold. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You guys have U-Hauls up there. It's a lot warmer down here in God's country.
Yeah, well, I'm figuring in 2 months here, less than that, whatever it is. When we're down there, you guys will probably be like 40 degrees. So
yeah, that'll be our luck, won't it?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Hey, Ann, thanks for popping on. Hopefully you got to hear it. You're going to be in, I believe she's Illinois, if I remember right. You will be in the North region. So you'll compete against points-wise against everybody in your region. The top person in your region will move on to the final 5 at the World Championship next March.
Yes.
So anybody else have some questions before we pop off? Oh, you're Indiana. Oh, you're in the East region. I apologize. Southeast. Northeast. Good Lord.
Northeast.
Northeast. region. Sorry about that. So
if
you'll
you
be
hop over to Illinois, you still get your points for
correct.
Your region that you're in. So,
yep, that's correct. All right. Well, you know what? Let's wrap this one up, and then we'll restart while we have internet access, and we will come back with our next topic. Sound good?
Sir. Sounds
All right.
good to me, buddy.
All right, you guys come back. We'll be back in 5 minutes.